The U.S.-Mexican border. For many of us, it conjures up images of fear. I was told by many not to go alone. A woman with 2 dogs crossing into Mexico alone? It was a risk. What I found wasn't what I expected. Come with me and see what happens when fear meets the unexpected. My name is Kim Ann. I live full-time in this truck camper with my 2 dogs, Ron and Lilo. We stayed at a campground in Yuma, Arizona because it is the closest city to the Mexican border at Los Algodones. The first day I had to go in by myself without the dogs because my dental work required 2 days. One perk of living in a truck camper is I can take it off and leave the dogs safe at the campground. Driving to Los Algodones, you can see why it's nicknamed Molar City. It is a small border town that has become a major destination for medical and dental tourism, particularly for U.S. and Canadian residents. It offers significant lower costs, but high-quality dental and medical procedures. So I'm at the Mexican border going to get dental work. I just drove in. It was pretty smooth driving in. It was $10 to park for the day. And now I'm gonna walk over the bridge. I'm an hour early. I wanted to make sure I'd be on time. So I'm a little nervous. Now I have a tooth that is fractured and I grind my teeth at night. And I had a dental bite block that my dentist made for me, but Lilo ate it. So for the past year, I haven't invested in a new one, thinking, okay, I can just meditate before I go to bed and think happy thoughts and I won't grind my teeth. Well, that plan didn't work and I ended up fracturing a tooth. My dentist recommended a cap and it was going to be $1,400 to get it in Florida. The problem with that is they couldn't get me in right away. The appointments were 3 weeks out, and then I would have to get it temporary, and then I would have to wait for the permanent crown. And I just didn't have time. I was getting on the road. So I went online to a Facebook group I belong to, Nomads Helping Nomads. Those people are fantastic there. Anytime I ask a question or ask for a recommendation or advice, they are on it. They are so helpful. If you're watching this and you're in that group and you help me out, I appreciate it so much. It really put my mind at ease. They recommended so many different dentists. This dentist that I'm going to was recommended by 3 people, and they can get me in on the date I wanted. So I just booked Dr. Ramos Dental Clinic, Ramos Dental Clinic. They said the crown will be back tomorrow. They have their own lab. That's amazing. Okay, let's go across. This is my life now. I don't have dental insurance anymore. I've just been paying out of pocket for my cleanings and hoping nothing major happened. So this is not major, but it would put a big dent in my bank account if I had to pay the $1,400. This is a better option. Walking over the border alone, I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous. Was I safe? This experience has got me thinking about borders. They're kind of weird, right? They're just lines on a map drawn by people in power. They create this separation, this fear of the other. But in reality, people are all the same. We all want the same things: food, shelter, love, and a sense of security. We're all connected, part of the same human family. People fear and judge one another based on their birthplace, which is entirely beyond their control. I'm not naive. There are bad people, and you need to be cautious. But that doesn't change the fact that we're all in this together. We need to remember our shared humanity, to treat people with kindness, compassion, and love. I'm sending all of you love and gratitude. Fun fact, my biological grandfather came from Mexico in the 1920s in order to provide a better life for his family. All in all, everything went very smooth. They didn't even ask me for my passport. It was super easy to find the dental office. Everybody I talked to spoke English and they were all kind and very helpful. It's a compact, walkable city with roughly 3 blocks housing 300 to 350 dental clinics with an estimated 600 to 900 dentists. This town's economy heavily relies on medical tourism, resulting in a visible law enforcement presence and a community dedicated to visitors' safety. Hello. Oh, thank you. Very pretty.
Thank you.
I felt totally safe walking around, even by myself. Of course, standard travel precautions should be followed no matter where you are. Ah, it is raining. Hi.
Hey, beautiful lady. What are you looking for today, sweetie?
Oh, I have an appointment down there. Oh, no, thank you. Oh, that's okay. Thank you so much, Senora. No.
Excuse me.
The dental office was super clean. Everyone spoke English. They had really high-tech equipment. The dentist has been in practice for 25 years. And I even spoke to some people in the waiting room that have been seeing him for that long. And the best thing is, my whole procedure cost a little over $300. Hey everybody, Kim Ann from the future here. Today I'm checking out this water quality tester by Kactoily. I'm really excited about this. Full disclosure, Kactoily gave this to me for free in order for my review. I get water from many different sources. Campgrounds, rest stops, gas stations, and I never know about the quality of the water. I also use my Bluetti water filter, and I've been using that for almost 5 years and haven't changed the filter yet. So I'm really curious about the quality of that water. This water filter tester measures bacteria, pesticide, microplastic, heavy metals, viruses, and TDS, whatever that is. I'll look it up for you guys. But it gives you an accurate reading for each one. So if you get a bad reading, you can look and see which one is reading high. It uses 3 AA batteries, and the water quality results are poor, which is red, average, which is yellow, green, which is good, and blue, excellent. So I'm going to try out some water from various sources, my Bluetti water filter, my tank water, and then also, I'm at a campground right now, the campground quality of the water. So this water I got out of my Bluetti water filter. This is where I filter all of my drinking water, all of my cooking water, and the water for the dogs. All you do is turn it on, put it in the water between the max and min levels, and measure. Wow, that was quick and scary because it says it's a 79, which is average. So I might need a new filter on that thing. That's it. Now I'm measuring my water tank water. I'm always concerned about the water tank, even though I fill it with a filter. I still don't really know about the quality of it. Okay, hitting average 69. Wow. Average. My tank water is average. This is the city water. Turning it on, put it in the water, then press measure. And it's actually lower quality, 66. That was eye-opening. Now I'm going to try some purified drinking water. That's one thing that I'm concerned about is microplastics in the water. And this water tester is supposed to measure it. Bottled water. Oh my God, excellent. Excellent for the bottled water. Wow. I've been impressed by this. The reading is super quick, really easy. It just showed me that my water quality isn't that great. So I need to do something about that. But I'll leave the link in the description below. There's also a code for you guys to get a discount. This is really handy. I'm going to use this a lot. Back to the video. Ron and Lilo are going into Mexico with me to get their teeth cleaned. Usually I get their teeth cleaned by Bright and Shine, no anesthesia, dog teeth cleaning. They do an excellent job, but what I'm concerned about is Ron has a lot of loose teeth. He's getting older. And when I brush his teeth, I notice all his teeth in the front are loose. He has a hard time eating his favorite bones because of that. So he might have to get some teeth pulled today. I'm sure he will. He's 11 now, so he's getting older, and it makes me sad that he's getting older. Dogs should live as long as we do, but they don't. So this is my first time taking him over this border. I've taken them to Juarez before, and when I took them, I drove, and I was with a friend who speaks fluent Spanish and is from Juarez. So that was convenient. This time, we're walking over the border. I'm hoping they're not too schnockered to take them back because I'll be carrying both of them. They just need to be microchipped and have a current rabies. So we're covered there. Okay, guys, we're so excited. They don't know where they're going. Okay. Okay. Walking over the border with the dogs was actually really fun. They didn't even ask me for their rabies shot papers. For some reason, they were really excited, and it was so cool walking through the little markets with them. Excuse us. Come on,
oh my God, some pit bulls.
That's the vet. The vet's office was a short walk from the border. And that is a vet. I found the office to be really clean. Come on, Lila. I spoke to other people from the U.S. that had really good things to say about this vet. I felt very confident that my babies were in good hands. While Ron and Lila were at the vet, I had time to go back to the dentist, get my permanent crown put in, and then sat down and had a leisurely lunch by myself, which is weird because I usually never go out to restaurants by myself. But it was fine. I was serenaded and the food was really yummy. This is the line to get back over the border. I was really concerned because I knew the dogs were going to kind of be woozy and I was going to have to wait in this long, massive line. I ran into some other problems when I went to pick up the dogs at the vets. There wasn't any problem with the vet care. I believe they were taken care of very well there. And the total price was only $185 for both of them to get their teeth cleaned, to get their nails clipped, and for also all of their extractions. So I'm riding back with Janice and John, who just saved my butt because my credit card wouldn't work at the vet's office. And I went to the ATM to get cash, and it was a $92.80 fee. So I wasn't going to pay that. But Janice and John actually lent me the money. They drove me out of Mexico, and now they're taking me to the casino to get money from the ATM. These are amazing people. Thank you so much.
You know, if you could do one good deed a day, you feel really good, wouldn't you?
Yes, that's very true.
You have to believe what I'm going to say now. If you do a lot of camping with your camper, you meet the most beautiful people that are camping.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah. This country's got a lot of beautiful people.
That's very true.
Don't listen to the news all the time.
Nope. I try not to. Those people were wonderful. I don't know how I would have been able to do that. Even just walking them back across the border would have been really difficult because they're both a little woozy, and I would have had to have waited until they sobered up because I wouldn't have been able to carry both of them. Janice and John, you made my day, you made my week, you made my month. Wow. My heart is just so full of gratitude for you. So Ron got 10 extractions. His teeth are really bad. He's licking where the IV was. And Lilo only had 2 loose teeth, but they look exhausted. She's falling asleep, sitting up. And Ron, he looks pretty woozy. I'm sorry, Ron. Thank you so much for coming along, everybody. I appreciate you guys so much. Remember to be kind, especially to yourself. And we'll see you on the next one.